it's really exciting. In-person event, first one since COVID for us. Yep. And obviously we're really excited about some of the announcements. Obviously new Pixel 7 flagship phones, and the Pixel Watch are the main ones that we're really excited about. The Pixel Watch I am obsessing over, basically.
Yep. Yeah.
Can't wait.
I'm my only fear with that is that I'm overhyping it in my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely
trying to
definitely worried about
ease
that.
off, but we'll see. Hopefully,
it's the smartwatch that I've always wanted.
I know. I'm just like that.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
It's hanging so much on it.
I
don't know.
It could deliver. Hopefully, will deliver everything that we want it to deliver, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll know more on. We don't know. I mean, we don't know much about internals. We've only seen some photos and some video from I/O, and so we'll get all the details on the 6th.
Well, and we can, since we're talking about this, I published this morning, and it's just passing along rumor from somebody else. What a digital something station?
Yeah.
Chat, digital chat station.
There you go.
He posts on Weibo, which is China's social media.
Yeah, they're big social media.
He posts on Twitter, but nowhere near as much as he does on Weibo. And he's had some pretty good leaks over the years. And he's saying that Google is producing a mini-me version of something that looks like a Pixel 6, Pixel 7. There's nothing like concrete to substantiate this, but he's got a code name. Andrew, if you can pull that up, I don't remember what it was called. Nilo, Nira,
something.
Nirvana. Neila.
Neila. Which doesn't sound like a Pixel name. Usually it's like fish or birds or something. So yeah, I don't know. Grain of salt, obviously, with that one, but the idea being that they would make a smaller but still flagship phone. So, like the Pixel 4a was a little bitty phone. 5a was not. And the 6a kind of went back a little bit, but it's 6 inches, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
So this would be, I'm assuming, something smaller than that, maybe a little bit. But apparently, like overseas, in America, people like big phones. But Google doesn't sell a lot of phones outside of the States. U.S. and Japan usually are like the first markets, and then they go to a few other places. But apparently in other markets, smaller phones are still desirable. And the idea of making a small flagship phone.
Yeah. Still have all the internals, still have a nice screen.
Right. But somebody said something I'm trying to remember what it was. It was somebody's video. I can't remember what it was. Oh no, it's Mr. Who's the Boss. That's what it was. Like I'm sitting there like trying to follow the trail. It was Mr.
That video I watched. Yeah. That one led me here.
It was Mr. Who's the Boss. And he did a video about the iPhone 14, kind of like the after the event was over, just his reaction to it. And in the middle of it, he quoted a statistic. I had to go look back up again, but that like the iPhone, because he was trying to make the point, like they've introduced the iPhone Max. I think we might have talked about this last week.
I think so.
Because they swapped. Basically, they're swapping a phone that they'll probably sell a bunch of for a phone that I looked it up again today to write this. It was only 3% of their overall sales.
Wow.
The Mini.
I don't know that we talked about that last week. That's wild.
I meant to say that if I didn't.
Wow.
So his point was like, hey, you're switching a phone that probably doesn't sell anyway. You're introducing a new phone in your 4-phone lineup that will probably sell quite a bit because it's not quite the Pro, but it's still big. And it's $200 more than that phone. So you're swapping out something that's going to sell more and it has a better price. So good point. But if you take that, if Apple can't move a small flagship phone in the U.S., nobody can. Right. So don't do that. So
please don't waste your time on that, Google.
So my guess is if Google is doing it, they're not going to waste their time with releasing it in the States. Maybe it'd be the first time that they've done a variation of a phone and released it overseas. But they could release it here and just not market it heavy here and push it to other markets.
If it is legit, that's my feeling. Because Android, they kind of gone away with what was the dumbed down Android 1 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
They've kind of gotten away from that, but they still, they do light apps and all that thing. This very well could be a push for the non-U.S. market because those phones do really, really well. I mean, every street corner in a lot of these larger countries, you can buy an Android based phone for little of nothing. And maybe it is. Maybe this is going to be like their $200 global phone for people that just need telecommunications.
Yeah, but I feel like it would get announced at a different event. Like it would be that the next billion type thing, where we're targeting, and not just with Android this time. We're doing it with one of our own phones. It's got Tensor and whatever. I don't see any possibility that we see this in New York.
And if that's a success, that's another way that if Google decided to do this, that's another way that Tensor could make its way into other devices. If Google's, I'm not convinced that Google's going to do that. But if the day came that they decided, hey, this could be lucrative for us to do this, there's not a ton of smartphone makers that market in the U.S., but they're a dime a dozen overseas.
Yeah, and there's some of those rumors with the Ultra as well. Like both of these devices could just be stuff they're messing with.
Yeah,
like
reference devices. They're trying some
stuff out to see what works and what doesn't. And so, I don't know. Don't put too much stock in this stuff. Yeah. Like we talk about the Pixel Notepad, and there's patent filings. There are all kinds of references to it in the Google Camera app and all this stuff. So there's like these clear indicators that it's on the way. Industry insiders are saying, hey, they're ordering these screens, blah, blah, blah. Like there's all this stuff that would point to this being a real thing. There's really nothing concrete for either this Ultra, Pixel 7 Ultra. There's some code stuff, but again, that could just be a development device. And then we've got this one report, that's some random person put on the internet, and we're all like, oh, maybe.
So did he say in that at all, is it Tensor 2, or does he know? Okay. Because that's the thing.
No details.
This could very well be, if it is legit, it very well could be the 7A. I mean, if it's Tensor 2, it could be the next
early
development. The reason I don't think, it wouldn't make sense for him to be saying what he's saying, because he said it's a flagship device. It's a small device, but it's flagship. So same, I think he said the same look and feel of the Pixel family, but I'm like, the A series has that, so I don't know. Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think we're going to see it anytime soon.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching this clip of the Chromecast. If you want to see the full episode, it's linked down in the description. This was just a clip, just a little segment of the full
portion.
Show. Yeah, if you want to watch the full show,
just
a little nugget of the full show. So you can go check that out. Click the link in the description. But we appreciate you watching this one. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up. Go in there and click subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you get an alert when we put out another clip just like this one. Okay, we'll catch you in the next one. See you.